Hey everyone, feeling a little overwhelmed by all this data talk you hear everywhere these days?
Yeah, it's everywhere. But
Yeah.
you don't have to be intimidated.
No,
No.
not at all. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Today we're diving into SAP Business Objects Web Intelligence.
And specifically, we've got this awesome book called, you guessed it, SAP Business Objects Web Intelligence.
It's like our secret weapon to help everyone conquer data analysis.
Even if you don't know the first thing about coding or anything like that.
Right. So no need to be a tech wizard or anything.
Exactly. This book focuses on Web Intelligence 4.2, which is this major upgrade.
I have heard about this 4.2 upgrade.
Yeah, it's got a ton of features that users have been asking for.
So, like, what kind of features are we talking about? Like, what makes this upgrade so special?
Okay, so imagine this. You're trying to analyze data, but it's like all over the place, right? You've got stuff in your company's database and then maybe some Excel spreadsheets floating around.
Oh, yeah. And don't forget about those old text files hiding on some shared drive somewhere.
Exactly. It's a mess. But Web Intelligence 4.2 can pull all that data together.
Like from all those different places.
Yeah, and put it into a single unified report.
That would be a lifesaver. Seriously, no more copying and pasting between a million different programs.
Exactly. It's such a time saver.
Okay, but hold on. I have to ask. I'm not a programmer. So can I really build these reports without needing to learn code?
That's the cool part about Web Intelligence. It uses these things called universes.
Universes?
Yeah, they basically simplify how you access and query the data. Think of it like a translator.
Oh, I see. So it helps me talk to the database in plain English.
Yep, no more technical jargon.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So instead of writing lines of code, I can just ask questions in a way that makes sense to me.
Exactly. You got it. And Web Intelligence 4.2 actually makes it even easier with its new interactive viewer.
Ooh, tell me more about this interactive viewer.
Okay, so it's built on HTML5.
HTML5. Wait, so does that mean I can access my reports from any device,
Yeah.
like my phone or tablet?
Yep. As long as it has a web browser, you're good to go.
That is so convenient. No more being tied to one specific computer.
Right. And no more installing clunky software. Web Intelligence just puts all the power of data analysis right there at your fingertips.
Seriously, this is sounding better and better. But okay, I'm still a little hesitant. Data analysis can feel really overwhelming. Like, what kind of support does this book offer for someone like me who's just starting out?
That's the thing. This book is designed with you in mind. It guides you step by step through the whole process of building reports.
Really? Step by step?
Yeah. So from connecting to your data to creating cool visualizations, it's like having an expert sitting right next to you explaining everything.
So it's not just for data scientists or super techie people.
Nope. Anyone can benefit from this book.
Like even me.
Yeah. Seriously, whether you're a business analyst building dashboards or a manager tracking KPIs.
Or even just someone who wants to learn more about their data.
Exactly. This book gives you the knowledge and skills you need.
Okay, that makes me feel a lot better about diving in. But what about visuals? Can I make my reports look professional even if I'm not a designer or anything?
Oh, for sure. Data visualization is key, right? You got to make your insights come alive. And Web Intelligence has got you covered.
Okay, good. So it has a good library of charts and graphs and things like that.
Oh, yeah. Tons of options. Even some really cool new ones. There's this thing called the GeoBubble chart.
A GeoBubble chart? What's that?
Okay, so imagine you're trying to see, sales performance across different regions.
Okay.
The GeoBubble chart lets you actually see where your hot spots are.
On a map.
Yeah, so you can instantly spot opportunities that you might have missed otherwise.
So instead of just staring at numbers in a spreadsheet, I can actually see them geographically.
Exactly. It's way easier to spot trends and make strategic decisions when you can see it all laid out like that.
That's amazing.
Right. And that's just one example of how Web Intelligence helps you turn data into a story that anyone can understand.
I love that. Data storytelling.
Yeah, it's a powerful way to communicate insights.
So I'm starting to see how this book could be a game changer. But what if I hit a roadblock? What if I need extra help? Are there other resources available?
Yeah, for sure. If you're looking for some more personalized support to really take your Web Intelligence skills to the next level.
Like someone to hold my hand through it?
Yeah, kinda. You should definitely connect with Upskilling.
Upskilling? Who are they?
They're amazing. They offer tailored training, expert guidance, and ongoing support.
So they can help me master Web Intelligence and actually achieve my data analysis goal.
Exactly. It's like having a personal coach for all things Web Intelligence.
Like that. A Web Intelligence coach.
They can help you unlock the full potential of this tool and basically make you a data-driven decision maker.
Okay, I am sold. This book and Upskilling sound like the perfect combo for anyone who's ready to really conquer data analysis.
I think so too.
But before we get into the nitty-gritty of specific features, let's take a step back and talk about one of the biggest challenges people face.
What's that?
Connecting to multiple data sources.
Oh, yeah, that can be a nightmare. I know, right? It can be such a pain trying to get data from all these different systems.
Yeah, like seriously, who has time for that?
But the cool thing is this book actually shows you how web intelligence can pull data from like your your ERP spreadsheets.
Even those random flat files everyone forgets about.
Yeah, all those different sources. And it brings it all together in one place.
Okay, that would honestly save so much time. No more manual copying and pasting between programs.
Nope, it's all automated.
Okay.
And once you have all that data together in one spot,
Then the real fun begins.
exactly, you can start uncovering those hidden insights. The book really dives into the power of data visualization, too.
Which is super important, right? Making the data visual.
Oh, yeah, totally. It helps you make sense of everything.
But I guess there's always a risk of oversimplifying things, right? When you're visualizing data, like how do you make sure you're not losing important details?
That's a great question. It's all about choosing the right visualization for the story you're trying to tell.
So different visualizations for different stories.
Exactly. Web Intelligence 4.2 has a ton of options, and the book helps you figure out which charts and graphs work best for different types of analysis.
So it's like having a toolbox full of different visualization techniques, and the book is the instruction manual.
Exactly. A perfect analogy.
I like that.
And the book also has all these real-world examples and case studies.
Oh, cool. Like how companies are using web intelligence in the real world.
Yeah, to solve problems and make better decisions.
Can you give me an example?
Sure. Let's say you're a marketing manager and you're trying to figure out which campaigns are actually bringing in the most leads.
Okay, I can see how that would be tricky.
Right. The book shows you how to use web intelligence to track campaign performance, analyze customer behavior.
And then visualize all that data so you can actually see what's working.
Yep. So instead of just going with your gut feeling, you can use data to make informed decisions.
And know where to invest your marketing budget.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
And it's not just marketing either. This book covers tons of applications like sales analysis, inventory management, financial reporting.
Wow, so it really is a book for anyone who works with data.
Pretty much, regardless of your industry or your specific role.
Okay, so it sounds like this book could empower anyone to use data more effectively. But what about keeping everyone on the same page? Like, how easy is it to share these insights with others?
That's another thing web intelligence is great at. You can easily share reports.
In different formats.
Yeah, you can schedule automatic refreshes and even embed reports into other applications.
So no more sending out those static reports through email.
Nope. Web intelligence keeps everyone up to date with the latest data.
Which means better collaboration and faster decision-making.
You got it.
Okay, this is seriously starting to sound like the ultimate data analysis toolkit. But let's be real, software can have a learning curve. What if I get stuck? Like, is there help available?
Don't worry. Remember, this book is designed to be your guide every step of the way. It breaks down all the complex stuff into simple language, and it gives you practical examples so you can learn by doing.
Okay, that makes me feel better. But what if I need, like, really personalized support? You mentioned upskilling earlier, right?
Yep. If you want tailored training, expert guidance, or ongoing support, upskilling is the way to go.
Okay, so they can help me master, like, every aspect of web intelligence.
Yep. They'll make sure you're getting the most out of this powerful tool.
It's like having a web intelligence concierge service.
Huh. Yeah, I like that. They can help you set up your environment, build complex reports, and troubleshoot any problems you run into.
All right, I'm officially convinced. This book plus upskilling sounds like a recipe for data analysis success. But before we move on, what are some of the features in Web Intelligence 4.2 that you find most exciting? Like, what really stands out to you?
That's a good question. Well, one thing that's really cool is the ability to create custom groups.
Custom groups, what are those?
So imagine you're analyzing customer data and you want to group customers based on like their purchase history instead of just their location.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Custom groups let you do that, so you can uncover patterns and trends that you might have missed with the traditional ways of grouping data.
That's pretty awesome. It's like having the power to slice and dice your data any way you want.
Exactly. It gives you so much flexibility.
Are there any other features you're excited about?
Oh, yeah, definitely. The new interactive viewer is a game changer.
We talked about that earlier, right? The HTML5 thing.
Yeah, so you can access your reports from any device with a web browser. You don't have to install any extra software or anything.
So I could start a report on my laptop and then finish it on my phone.
Yep. seamlessly.
That's so convenient.
Right. It's all about flexibility and accessibility.
I'm sensing a theme here. Web Intelligence 4.2 is all about making data analysis easier, faster, and more accessible for everyone.
You got it. And this book is like your roadmap to this whole world of data analysis. It's going to help you turn all that data into actionable insights.
Okay, we've talked a lot about the good stuff, but let's be real for a sec. What are some of the challenges people might face? What are some of the roadblocks they might hit?
Well, even with a user-friendly tool like Web Intelligence, there's always a learning curve.
Yeah, for sure.
Like understanding all the ins and outs of universes and queries and report design.
That makes time.
It does. It takes time and practice. It's not like a magic bullet that turns you into a data expert overnight.
Yeah, that's true.
It takes effort to really master it. But that's where this book and resources like Upskilling come in.
Right. They can help you get over those hurdles.
Exactly. They give you the support you need to overcome those challenges and actually achieve your data analysis goals.
It's like having a mentor by your side.
Yeah, someone to guide you through the complexities of web intelligence.
And as you get more comfortable with the tool, you'll start to see data in a whole new light.
Exactly. And you'll find insights that can drive business growth and innovation.
Speaking of seeing data in a new light, we've talked a lot about data visualization. Why is that so important these days?
Data visualization is crucial because it helps us make sense of complex information in a way that's easy to grasp.
Right, because our brains are much better at processing visuals than rows and columns of numbers.
Exactly. So it's not just about making reports pretty.
It's about making the data understandable.
And finding insights that might have been hidden in the data.
So a well-designed chart or graph can reveal trends, patterns, outliers that we might not see in a spreadsheet.
Exactly. It's about turning data into a story that everyone can understand and connect with.
Yeah, it's like giving data a voice, letting it communicate its message in a way that our human brains can easily understand.
That's a great way to put it. And Web Intelligence has all the tools you need to create those compelling visuals.
And engage your audience.
Exactly.
And inspire action. And it sounds like this book goes beyond just the technical how-to of data visualization. It also touches on the art of storytelling with data.
Absolutely. It covers a wide range of chart types, design principles, and best practices.
So it helps you figure out the best way to present your data to your specific audience.
Yep. It's like a crash course in data storytelling.
Awesome.
And for those who want to really master data storytelling.
Like take it to the next level.
Yeah. Upskilling actually offers specialized training programs taught by visualization experts.
That's amazing. Okay, so before we wrap up this part of our deep dive into web intelligence, let's take a moment to appreciate just how much technology has changed the way we work with data.
It really is incredible how tools like Web Intelligence have made data analysis accessible to so many people.
It's not just for IT specialists or statisticians anymore.
Nope, not at all.
Anyone with a computer and a little bit of curiosity can dive in.
Exactly. And with the right tools and guidance, anyone can become a data-driven decision maker.
So true. Okay, let's shift gears a bit and talk about a specific part of web intelligence that I know a lot of people find confusing.
What's that?
Sections and breaks. I feel like those can be tricky.
Yeah, they can be a little confusing at first.
So can you break it down for us? Like, what are they and why are they important?
Okay, so sections and breaks are basically tools for organizing and structuring your reports.
So they're like the building blocks of a well-organized report.
Yeah. They help make your reports easier to read and understand.
Which is super important, right? Especially when you're sharing reports with others.
Definitely. You want to make sure your reports are clear and easy to follow.
So how do they work?
Okay, so sections let you divide your report into different areas, and breaks group data within a table or chart.
So you're creating a logical flow of information.
Exactly.
And that makes the whole report more user-friendly.
Right. A well-structured report is easier to navigate, understand, and ultimately act upon.
And Web Intelligence gives you all the tools you need to make your reports look good too.
Absolutely. You can make them both informative and visually appealing.
Which is a winning combination.
Exactly. And of course, if you need help mastering sections and breaks, Upskilling's training can give you the skills you need.
Okay, so let's switch gears again and talk about another important topic, data security.
Oh, the big one.
Right, because we're dealing with sensitive information here.
Definitely. Data security is paramount, and Web Intelligence takes it very seriously.
Okay, good. So it has built-in security features.
Oh, yeah. It has a whole bunch of features to protect your data.
So I don't have to worry about my data being compromised.
You shouldn't. Web intelligence lets you control who has access to reports, set user permissions, and even encrypt data to keep it confidential.
Wow, that sounds pretty secure.
It is. And you can also configure it to comply with industry standards and regulations, so you know your data is being handled responsibly.
That's great to hear. So I can focus on analyzing my data and finding those insights without having to worry about security breaches or anything like that.
Exactly.
Okay, great. Now let's talk about a feature that I think is often overlooked but can be really powerful. Formulas.
Oh yeah, formulas are awesome.
They're like the secret weapon of data analysis.
They kind of are. They let you do calculations, manipulate data, and create custom metrics.
So basically, I can make web intelligence do whatever I need it to do.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
You can calculate profit margins, sales growth, customer churn rates.
All within my web intelligence reports.
Yep. It's like having a built-in calculator that can do all sorts of complex operations.
Okay, that's amazing. But does this book actually teach me how to use formulas? Because I'll be honest, I'm not exactly a math whiz.
Don't worry, the book has you covered. It explains everything from basic calculations to advanced functions.
So it starts with the basics and then gradually gets more complex.
Yeah, exactly. It walks you through creating formulas, using built-in functions, and even writing your own custom formulas if you want to get fancy.
Yep, I don't have to be a math genius to use them.
Nope. Web intelligence makes it super easy.
That's great.
Yeah.
And if I need extra help, there's always Upskilling, right?
Yep. Their training programs can turn you into a formula guru.
Okay, I love that. A formula guru. Now, before we move on to the final part of our deep dive, I want to talk about something that's close to my heart. Report design.
Ah, yes. Report design.
It's so important.
It really is. It's often overlooked, but it plays a huge role in how effective your data analysis is.
Right, because a well-designed report is more than just visually appealing. It's also easy to understand and act upon.
Exactly. It's not just about throwing numbers on a page. It's about telling a story with your data, a story that engages the audience and leads to insights.
And hopefully action.
Yes.
And web intelligence has all these tools to help you design amazing reports, right?
Oh yeah, tons of them. Formatting options layout controls everything you need to create reports that are both informative and visually stunning.
It's like the best of both worlds.
Right. Data and design working together in perfect harmony.
I love that. And for those who want to become report design managers, I bet Upskilling's training can help.
You bet. They can teach you how to transform your reports from boring spreadsheets into compelling narratives.
Ooh, I like that. Compelling narratives. Okay, so now we're approaching the final chapter of our web intelligence adventure. Let's talk about input controls.
Ah, yes. Input controls. These are so cool.
They sound cool. What are they?
Okay, so input controls are basically interactive elements that you can add to your reports. They let users manipulate the data and explore different perspectives.
This is like giving your audience the controls to steer the data ship.
Exactly. You can let them choose a date range filter by product category, drill down into specific data points, all sorts of stuff.
That sounds amazing. It's like making the reports interactive.
Exactly. You're empowering your audience to become active participants in the analysis process.
I love that.
It's so much more engaging than just giving them a static report to look at.
So web intelligence offers different types of input controls.
Oh, yeah. Tons of options.
Yeah.
From simple filters to complex sliders and drop-down menus.
And I'm assuming the book explains how to use all of them.
You know it. It walks you through creating and configuring input controls, integrating them into your reports, and using them effectively to enhance your analysis.
Okay, so no coding required.
Nope. Web intelligence makes it super easy.
Fantastic. Okay, so as we wrap up this deep dive into SAP Business Objects Web Intelligence, I just want to take a moment to reflect on what we've learned.
It's been quite a journey.
It has. We've explored the world of data analysis and reporting, from universes and queries to visualizations and everything in between.
And we've seen how powerful web intelligence can be.
Right. We've learned how to turn raw data into actionable insights and make better decisions. But this is just the beginning, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. This is just the tip of the iceberg. The world of data analysis is constantly evolving, and there's always something new to learn.
So we got to stay curious and keep exploring.
Exactly. The insights that are out there are limited only by our imagination.
That's a great way to put it. And to help you on your data analysis journey, we highly recommend checking out this book, SAP Business Objects Web Intelligence.
It's packed with knowledge and inspiration.
It really is. And for those who want more personalized support.
Like a guiding hand.
Exactly. Upskilling is your go-to partner.
They've got expert-led training and tailored solutions to help you overcome any data challenge.
It's like having a data-driven strategist on your team.
Exactly.
Okay, so before we officially sign off, let's talk about the ultimate goal of all this data analysis, decision-making. I mean, we spend so much time gathering data, cleaning it, analyzing it, but what's the point if we're not actually using it to make better decisions?
Totally. Data without action is basically useless, right? It's just noise.
No.
And this book really drives that point home. It shows you how web intelligence can actually help you bridge that gap between insights and real-world impact.
Okay, so how does it do that? Does the book have examples of how companies are using it?
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's full of real-world examples showing how companies are using web intelligence to solve problems, streamline their processes, and make smarter decisions.
Can you give us an example, something our listeners can really relate to?
Sure. Imagine a retail company that's having a tough time managing their inventory. They've got too much of some stuff, not enough of other stuff, and it's costing them a ton of money.
Yeah, I can see how that would be a problem.
The book shows how this company could use web intelligence to track sales trends, analyze seasonal demand, and optimize their inventory levels.
So they could predict what people are going to buy and when.
Exactly. And that leads to cost savings and happier customers.
Wow, that's a really cool example. It shows how web intelligence isn't just about creating reports, it's about using data to solve real business problems.
Exactly. And it's not just for retail either. The book covers all sorts of industries and use cases like healthcare, finance, manufacturing.
So it really is a book for anyone who wants to become a more data-driven decision maker.
Yep. No matter what industry you're in or what your role is.
That's awesome. And if someone wants to go even deeper, if they want to see how web intelligence can be applied to their specific industry, I bet they could reach out to Upskilling, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Upskilling's consultants can provide tailored guidance and support. They can help you translate those data insights into action plans that will drive your business forward.
It's like having a data-driven strategist on your team.
Exactly.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground today. From the basics of web intelligence to the power of data visualization to its impact on decision-making, it's clear that this book is a must-read for anyone who works with data.
Totally. It's a guide that will empower you to unlock the potential of your data and make a real difference.
And with partners like Upskilling to help you along the way, the possibilities are limitless. So, to all our listeners out there, are you ready to start your own data-driven adventure?
The insights are waiting for you. Connect with Upskilling today and discover the power of SAP Business Objects Web Intelligence.
That's right. Upskilling can provide the training resources and support you need to become a data analysis rock star. So dive in, explore, and unlock the incredible potential that's hidden within your data. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into SAP Business Objects Web Intelligence.
It's been fun. Until next time, keep exploring and keep asking questions. The world of data is vast, and there's always something new to discover.